When do you think the alts are gonna like really take off?
After January, probably. I wouldn't give until then. And then alts, we see alt season.
Alt season, baby, kicking off 2025, right?
Yeah, which I wouldn't say like they're not gonna go up now. Like I wouldn't say they're not gonna go up. I just won't say that they're gonna be not free falling, but like mooning all in the same direction all at once.
They're gonna be moving, but not.
Welcome back
To another week.
of your favorite crypto podcast,
Sometimes Crypto.
the Unscripted.
Crypto Podcast.
Hey yo, MAGA!
This guy.
Nah, I'm
This
kidding.
guy.
Jokes, guys. Jokes.
Jokes, but he won.
Nah,
Trump
it ain't a
won
joke.
the
He won
election.
and he pumped.
Yeah,
He pumped our bags.
Well, I don't know if he pumped the bags, but
Nah,
the
he
market
pumped our
definitely
bags. Shh, he pumped our bags. He pumped our bags.
The market pumped the bags.
Everything has been a tear since last night.
Yes, sir. Since last night. Last night the markets were
Since polling closed. Since we did wait for election to finish.
just to have this fresh information. We're like, why wait? Why get one out before the podcast, before the election's done?
And then be late to the information.
Exactly.
So we waited. And
Here we are. We got a new president-elect waiting to take office.
by a landslide. Unfortunately for whoever you are.
For the viewers. Yeah, definitely landslide indeed.
I ain't mad though.
He ain't mad because his bags are pumped. What
Bags are
was it?
pumping.
Was there an official one? Because when I woke up, I went to sleep. I was like, forget this. This is getting late. And when I woke up, my Google website that I was on, that was just like the map hosted by Google, said Trump had 277 and Kamala 224 electoral votes.
Big facts.
And you need obviously 270 to win. Huge gap. That gap which was, I think it was Nevada, Arizona, and Alaska, and Michigan. We're missing, and Maine. We're missing to join the electoral college counts. But since Trump already reached, they just.
Oh, yeah,
it
it
off.
didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
I
Mind
think you also.
Of those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 states I said, 4 of them were red.
So I, like you
So,
did, also fell asleep.
I did fall
And
asleep.
woke-
Yeah, correct.
And I woke up. So what alerted me to the election, like the polling starting, was the fact the market started pumping. I was just so happened to look at charts, and I'm like, why is Bitcoin here? Then I'm like, let me go check the election. Then polling started, and Trump was in the lead.
Yeah. At that time, Trump had 19.
Oh yeah,
electoral
that's why I
college
first
votes.
know. Yeah, it was like 19.3, right?
To 3.
Then obviously it kept on adding, and then at one point I was just watching as Trump won more electoral votes, the market just pumped harder.
Mm-hmm.
Like Asia completely pumped it the entire time. I didn't expect that, and then I woke up and I'm like, oh, what's going on in the market? Market went flat a little bit, but everything was like peak prices.
Mm-hmm. Bitcoin reached all-time high.
Bitcoin is an all-time high.
Yeah,
And then I looked to see who won, and it was MAGA.
Donald J. Trump. For those who don't know, pretty sure everyone knows.
The MAGA is just for everyone who I know is going to get upset about it.
William just likes inciting chaos.
So and I just spent the day watching everything pump since 9:30 in the morning for market open.
All day since
The
then.
entire day.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what happened the last time he won, I believe. I don't remember. This is just off memory.
So I will share a chart because this was a thing I wanted to bring up anyways, because this was in case It wasn't in case. It was just if Kamala won or Trump won, the data was gonna be the same. But
if the election concluded,
So the election concluded for Kamala's victory. I was gonna just show a chart showing that we're still in good shape.
We're still good. So, there we go. That's what I like to hear. It don't matter.
It wouldn't have mattered. I will show the chart now. Well, I will put it to the window.
To the window.
This is a current inactive trade, guys. So that's a W.
Currently inactive or active?
Currently inactive.
Inactive. It is.
So this is a chart on TradingView.
Jesus. You're scrolling back like crazy, aren't you?
Just a bit. So I skipped. So we don't have. Yeah, it comes out here. So we don't have it. Oh, wrong. Let me go to daily time frame.
Ah, well, then you gotta be on the daily.
I do have to be on the daily because I was on the 1 hour. That would have been a
that's not gonna. This guy.
Not gonna happen.
That's enough information for you.
See? Yeah. So first election was 2012.
2012 was the first election that you
with Bitcoin. So very small numbers we're looking at right now.
That was Obama versus Mitt Romney, I believe.
The second time, right? Because they didn't do it twice, or no? The first time was McCain.
Mm-hmm.
So correct. This is Mitt Romney. So this is the day of the election. It's a little mood, but it's all good. Maybe a day over.
This guy.
So
like
day of the election.
The numbers.
So typically what happens after an election, which we'll notice as we move forward, is that closing candle, that bottom price, that low, has never been revisited after that day.
Just
same
kept on
as
going
like
up.
the
It kept on going up after that election day.
Correct. And you'll also notice in the trend, this is just 30 days, 45 days, 55 days, 55 to 45, 55 to 54 days after the election is what, this is just the move I tracked. And the move is,
so this one's 49. This one's 49 days specifically.
49 bars, 55 days.
Okay.
And in that time frame, it could be a little more actually, 57, 56 days, whatever, we went up 27% in just that one time frame. But if you notice, we kept on going up after that either way. Tremendously, all the way to 115. And notice this. That's the bottom. That's the new support, or one of the support zones. We don't ever come again to that support level.
Never remotely close. So what's this? This is 2016?
Yes, this is when. So mind you, 2012, Obama wins. Market went up.
Mm-hmm.
This is 2016.
Trump
when
wins.
it's Hillary Trump. And you'll notice a very similar outcome.
Interesting.
Elections. Next 54 days, price went up another 30%. Didn't include this peak, or it came back down. And that. Also, new support level at that, like an election day.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you look through this, we still went to new all-time highs. 15,000, 18,000, correction. We went back. We continued forward. We never visited this prior support again. And it just keeps on repeating. And now this is 2020, when Biden won. Market did 117% in the 59 days after, not including the all-time highs.
Mm-hmm. And then it never touched that support
and
again.
it never revisited. It got close for this one, but didn't fully revisit. And now we're sitting on a new all-time high right after the elections. Which those are big green candles.
So what you're telling me is next 3 months.
Next
60
two.
days.
This is just to December. And this is
Okay.
every number was till 31st. So this would be the 31st.
Right there.
If you do 30%.
Yeah, but you're not at the.
I'm all the way on the
at
top.
where we're
My
at.
fault.
Yeah. Okay, so we're coming at you with a price prediction early on this episode. So
Well, this is
cannot
also
wait.
like, so a 30% move puts us at $90,000 in the next
Ew.
60 days. I mean, considering the fact that it's relatively done to that move, and last time it did 100%, we can easily see that. Like, it's not out the question.
20%.
20-30% move easy. That we can see
Easy
in the
peasy
next.
lemon squeezy.
And mind you, that's just the beginning. We still have the rest of the bull run to go, where we will probably be ending around. Everyone's saying 200. I'm gonna say we're gonna end between 200 to 150, safely.
Mhm.
By end of the year,
Yeah.
90,000. It's not out the question.
Oh. That is wild.
And another Bitcoin chart.
That's
more
a
active
really
one.
interesting analysis that you did there.
Excuse all my prior resistance, which we could get rid of that actually now. So clearly Bitcoin can't run up forever. Well, I mean,
Obviously.
it could. It probably won't.
Probably will. Just not.
Well, yeah. I mean in a
with
straight
it.
line.
Yeah.
We haven't
So what's
seen
this?
a green candle like that in quite a while.
Yeah, quite a while indeed.
So this is just.
Well, there's one right there.
Where? This one?
Oh no, that's not it. No, I was more towards the left. But no, that one's like half the size.
So these are vector candles. The reason this one's greener than the rest is because there's high above average buying volume that's pushing the price up. Unlike these, where a few of them are more regular.
No, but I meant like the very neon green one, right? On your left hand, on your left. Like more that one.
You mean this one?
Yeah, that one. But that one's still not even as big as the other one.
No. Candle to candle is a 7% move. So mind you, we started here because this was Tuesday. But I'll give you just the one daily candle. This is almost a 10. This is a 10% move.
Yeah.
So big things. I'll be sure that it's gonna come back down at some point, probably around here to the low 70s. But we are closer. We're close to 80K now, which is the next stop.
With 90 on the horizon.
Yeah. Also, mind you, Bitcoin dominance is also coming down some from where it was. It peaked around 660. We're currently sitting at 60 flat. So there's a lot of money moving to alt as well. So that's why they're also having 20, 30, 40, 50% movers, like the bigger altcoins.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, a lot. And this happened since yesterday polling's closed, pretty much.
Yep. Once America has elected its first pro-crypto president.
Ideally. So we just hope that they keep their word and do everything they said they would do. Or the majority.
Yeah.
Ideally.
Well, with one of them being that America decides to start holding Bitcoin as a reserve asset.
I thought you were going to say free Ross Ulbricht.
Well, yeah, that is also very important. But seeing how we were talking about Bitcoin price, that's what I was talking. That's why I said
That man is part of the Bitcoin price.
That man is part of the Bitcoin price. I don't know if that's true, but if he gets freed, you already know his interviews on the podcast are gonna go hard because he's gonna get invited to all the podcasts.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's one thing I got. Stock market also soared, by the way, for those interested. Bitcoin went up. I mean, Coinbase went up 30-40%. Nvidia went up another 10%, 5%. But the entire market's moved in a positive direction, mind I add.
So on the bright side for crypto, this election also included representatives for the House as well as senators across the 50 states. And crypto now has elected, the citizens of the United States have now elected 253 pro-crypto candidates into the House of Representatives. 253 is
cooking.
Good amount of that's a good amount of people who are pro-crypto versus the people of the people that did get in, 115 non-crypto supporting candidates.
Yeah.
For the House of Representatives. And then we also got the Senate. Senate got 16. Granted, the Senate's significantly smaller. Every state has 2 senators. Right? 2 senators?
No.
1 senator.
I think it depends on population size, I believe.
That's the House. That's the House of Representatives.
Then I think every state gets a senator.
A senator and a governor?
I believe so. Yep, I think it's 1.
Fact check us. Let us know in the comments. We could always search it up, but we love engagement. So yeah, 16. So in total, like that's over 260 pro crypto candidates taking office.
Yeah,
that is definitely very good news to hear. One of the major elections that a lot of people had their eyes on was for the state of Massachusetts. I can never say that one right. Massachusetts. I can't say. I swear. I always have a problem with saying Massachusetts. I can't. It doesn't come out.
Massachusetts.
It doesn't come out.
Fuck. Now I'm gonna mess it up. Yeah. That one. That one with an M.
Where Elizabeth Warren presides. She had a opponent this election. His name is John Deaton. He was very pro crypto. He is very pro crypto.
Did he get it?
Unfortunately, no. He did not get it.
And there are 100 Senate seats, 2 per each state.
Two per each state, yeah.
Damn, did he lose by a lot?
Yeah. He got 39.28% of the vote. She got the remaining 60.
That's called a landslide.
Yeah, that's a super majority, for sure. But at least on the bright side, this does indicate, for the most part, that crypto is a leading factor in whether you win or not, because it won't make or break. It won't necessarily make or break you, but it definitely does help being pro crypto. Seeing how more pro crypto candidates got elected than non crypto candidates.
Facts.
Which is interesting to see the fact that
because we're the new wave. Crypto is
we are the new wave. We absolutely are the new wave. You already know. Everyone in the office today was talking about
the massacres.
About crypto.
Oh, really?
Bitcoin,
oh, that's right. You work with a bunch
Bitcoin.
of
Techies.
Yeah.
A bunch of computer nerds.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, computer. Everyone was like, damn, look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Have you seen Bitcoin's price today? Have you seen Bitcoin? Everyone saw Bitcoin's price today, dude.
Yeah, literally. It's slowed down heavily, but like it can tomorrow it can catch some extra steam because FOMC is tomorrow.
So
depending if today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday, yes. Tomorrow Thursday.
So yeah, tomorrow they're gonna give their what is it called? Their the meeting, and then Powell will announce what type of if we will have another 25 basis points, no rate cut, or 50. We'll see what he decides to do there.
If interest goes down,
I think he's gonna give probably a 25 basis points cut.
You think?
Yeah, a quarter. You think more?
I didn't think he was gonna give any.
I think he gives a quarter. I think he does.
I tend to lean more on the side of don't do it, like hold off a little bit. But granted, I'm not a data analyst.
Nah, he probably gives it.
Well, yeah, a quarter is probably what they're gonna give. I just tend to prefer if they don't give any, because I believe if they give more interest rate, lower interest rate, they will essentially just stimulate spending and to a degree cause inflation. But other people will say no, it helps the market again. And I don't know if I got to say it, but I'm not a market analyst. I don't study markets all that much to say I'm the one person that you should trust. It's just that's my understanding of it all. Typically, if they lower interest rates, inflation starts to go back up, which is the reason why they lower interest rates.
I think you just got confused at the end. You said the same thing twice.
Yeah. Oh, did I? Maybe. So, I believe that they lower interest rates to try to cut inflation. Not cut inflation, but cause to some degree inflation. Like as they lower interest rates, inflation goes up. That's as concise as I can make it.
I don't know. I feel like you're. I don't know if I don't think I'm getting what you're trying to tell me, but I think I am.
Okay, so
are you trying to say that
interest rates go up,
right?
The inflation goes down. Interest rates go down, inflation goes up.
But what you're saying is though that they're doing it to cause inflation, though.
Yes, they are doing it to cause to some degree inflation.
They're not doing it to cause inflation though. Their main reason is to stimulate spending, not inflation.
Well,
and either way, we're always having inflation since we are a fiat currency and we have no.
That's facts. What William is saying, no, that's factual. When your currency is completely debased and you could just print out as much of it as you want, it's inflation forever.
Yeah, because it just gets.
That's a hidden tax.
Correct. Well, they do call it the hidden tax.
Yep. It is brutal. It is absolutely brutal. Let me see if I got any. If I could find my open tabs that I had open.
Oh yeah, you had to essentially restart your computer pretty much and clean it out.
Pretty much, give or take. So how likely do you think it is that Jerome Powell will keep his job and continue to be? Because we talked about this a while back. The president is the one who sets that person.
I think as of right now, Powell has a good shot of keeping his job just because I don't know of anyone else who could replace him. Right?
Yeah, I'd agree.
And I also wouldn't say like any other candidate you put or any other person you select would do something too much different.
Yeah, he's pretty much playing it by the book to a T. There's literally not much that he could be doing different.
Like, unless they wanted someone like to completely change the way they do it, which I doubt they would, because someone that would take that job would do it pretty.
Essentially, it's he's playing the book perfectly. He's doing all the right moves. Anyone else would just start doing all the wrong moves. Well, not necessarily anyone else would start doing all the wrong moves. He's just like, if you want something different, they'll just be doing shit that's gonna be.
Yeah, it just wouldn't be by the book. It would be different.
Mm-hmm.
Which at that point would,
and then on
could
the other,
possibly actually raise inflation purposefully.
Yeah. At that point, that's not good. Jerome Powell's probably one of the best things we got in the economy.
I think Jerome Powell keeps his job. I think Gary Gensler is booted fairly quickly.
Yeah. He's probably out of it. Yeah, in a very short time.
And if they were to keep their word, if Trump's and the politicians and everyone who backed them were to keep their word and their jobs, we would see Elon running the Department of Efficiency. We would see Vivek helping Trump. If Trump still keeps the whole "I'm going to clean the swamp" or whatever, we would see him trying to implement some of Vivek's tactics in the most insignificant departments trying to get cleaned out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he would.
You're gonna pull a Javier Milei.
Yeah, but he wouldn't do women
with a chainsaw.
Yeah, but he wouldn't take it to the real problems.
Departamento de Agricultura pa fuera.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what Milei did.
But yeah, I don't think Trump would get any of the big ones. He'll go for like the smallest branches he can, like the smallest 3-letter agencies. Yeah. Cut some little twigs. Yeah.
Be like,
oh,
we drained the swamp.
I assume he'll probably stop border, like completely close that southern border and not let.
You're talking about Trump?
Yeah, Trump, of course, and his.
Mm-hmm.
And I would assume they build since there are more crypto friendly politicians, I assume there would be more. It will be a friendlier environment for the U.S. where we could see an uptick in developers and more things being built within. Especially if he does pass that bill he talked about, giving tax exemptions for cryptos based in the States. They wouldn't be taxed if that's what I understood.
Yeah, having a pro crypto president with a lot of supporting pro crypto
cast members,
government officials. Yeah, cast members.
It works.
Yeah, that's definitely good news for the crypto market overall in general. Yeah, Gary Gensler, that guy ported. He's out of it.
Yeah, he wouldn't last long. No. But yeah,
and then like you said, hopefully Ross Ulbricht gets his pardon, or not necessarily. I don't even think it would be a pardon at this point.
You just get that out.
Yeah. Change the sentence to time served.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's all I got for Trump.
That would be much bigger. I think the Ross Ulbricht thing would be much bigger for the markets as a whole than it is for crypto.
Yeah, that's fine. I won't argue that.
He's like, well, I won't argue that. He's like, that sounds a lot.
That sounds reasonable to me.
That's damn straight.
Maybe.
So,
I would say, yeah. I don't see how it would hurt an opposite market.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it shouldn't hurt the market. Did you watch the victory and the concession speech?
No.
I watched them both today.
I didn't care.
I think they were both pretty mid.
I think Kamala, what's her name?
Kamala.
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 I'm sorry. I'm my fault. I'm gonna get roasted
Keep
for that
on
one, bro.
bugging him.
Whatever. I just think she should have done it the day of, like, or she should have walked out herself and said, we're gonna wait for more votes to come in. We're not gonna do it just yet. We're not gonna count ourselves out. Like, she should have done it. The fact that she didn't, it's kind of like,
but
bothered me.
I don't think it was so much that, because she did do one today.
But she didn't do it last night.
Yeah, I don't think it was so much as I think she was like, we'll do it in the morning.
Yeah, she should have done it at night. Is what I'm saying, though.
It was 3:00 in the morning. I don't think Trump wanted to.
Doesn't matter.
His
He did
victory
it.
speech.
His fans were there, though. The people who supported
it.
you are there. You have to do it for them, not for you.
That is true.
You're not gonna get a vote like that.
I mean, it's not like she got many.
Because you didn't do Rogan.
I'm kidding. It really, it was probably that was a big portion.
I think that was a fumble.
She
I think she should have done
got,
Rogan.
That would have been an easy 5,000 votes, at least.
Minimum. Like, if you sucked, you would get that much.
Yeah.
But nah, man.
Rogan got. I mean, Trump got 40 million views.
Yeah.
It's probably higher now too.
Probably is higher.
Yeah, on that Rogan episode.
Bro. That episode was so good.
And then how many people voted in total?
I believe I'm gonna give a number: 140 million.
Let's see. Many.
That's my
people.
guess. 140. Actually, let me do math in my head. Yeah, I'll stick with 140.
2024.
Drum roll.
We got 72,500,000 for Trump, 67,800,000 for Kamala. 72 plus 67, 139, and then the carryover 140. 141, 140, yeah, 143 million.
I'm good like that.
Then what's the population of the United States?
350.
350? Wow. That's a pretty good turnout, I would say. I don't know how that compares, but yeah, 345.
Bro, for the elections we have that are up to you to even like decide to vote, that's solid. Like you're gonna always expect in any population that half won't vote. Easy, because that's an easy bet.
Yeah, you're not getting paid for this, so.
Yeah, so it's an easy like half the people won't vote. But yeah,
30%, like 33%.
I'll say 40% votes, respectively.
That's not bad. That's not a bad number.
So this means we can continue the bull run.
Oh yeah, to the top.
I will say I think Bitcoin hits 80K by next week.
By next week?
Yeah, minimum. I'll be disappointed if it's not an 80K. Yeah. Especially if we get a rate cut.
You'd be disappointed.
Especially if we get a rate cut tomorrow. Like that just means money supply.
Nah, if we get a rate cut tomorrow, that's it. It probably reaches 80K tomorrow.
Easily, yeah. I mean, market's still moving now. I think it was a good.
Now there's gonna be a lot of excitement in the air.
Oh yeah, I think people are very euphoric is a word.
A lot of euphoria.
Not like the show.
Not like the show?
Euphoria.
Hey William, listen. Oh, not like the show.
Yeah, what did you expect?
I was like, I thought you said this show. God. I was like, look, William.
I just saw this, and this is actually quite nasty. So, just looked up the USDT market a USDT dominance, and that has dropped significantly since Tuesday, right? So I'm gonna go from Monday, where it peaked at 5.5%, is currently sitting at 4.84%.
Wow.
Meaning all that money is just hitting the market quick.
Yeah, it's being deployed for sure.
Yeah, people are saying it's the market's demeanor is risk on for sure.
Risk on.
Because even the USDT
That's good
dominance is
news.
also dropping like a knife. So Alter's starting to get some life back. Boys, we cooking with peanut oil.
We cooking. Yeah, so when do you think the alts are gonna like really take off?
After December. After January, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't give until then. And then alts, we see alt season.
Alt season, baby. Kicking off 2025, right?
Yeah, which I wouldn't say like they're not gonna go up now. Like I wouldn't say they're not gonna go up. I just won't say that they're gonna be not free falling, but like mooning, all in the same direction all at once.
Yeah, they're gonna be moving, but not
mooning, moving, but not mooning.
Yeah.
Which I won't say not all of them. Like alts today have had a crazy day. Like an example from bottom, right? Aave has moved to peak right now 50% in 2 days, respectively, like a day and a half.
Wow.
So like the bigger tokens have moved. So I can only imagine the smaller ones how well they performed.
Yeah, they're gonna kill it.
Yeah. Quick side note from last episode. Remember we talked about MicroStrategies and how if they were just positive, whatever, like they would soar. So apparently their estimated EPS was like minus 42. We said, right?
Yeah.
Or like
minus 42.
They were minus 1.42.
Oh.
Like they were minus.
Ouch.
So bad.
And we were over here thinking, bro, if it's just if it's positive.
If it's positive, no, it was so
like, no.
negative. MicroStrategies took a swan dive. That dive lasted a reason hours
why
before it was back to its current price.
Really?
Yeah, I think the Bitcoin like leverage play is much stronger what we anticipate or think it is.
Yeah, because that swan dive should have been like a permanent thing.
It should have been more. It should have been a resemblance of what Coinbase did, and even though Coinbase had pretty decent earnings, like they're still profitable, still doing good revenue, but the demand that they have has shrunk by like 18% since like Q2 to Q3, and they took a dive.
Their demand has dropped 18%.
Yeah, if I didn't.
That's crazy. I mean, to be honest, they pretty much mostly lost my business as of lately.
They didn't.
Not because. Yeah, I will be pausing. I will be pausing my Bitcoin purchases for a while until I find a alternative means of buying Bitcoin and other cryptos.
Who's your on ramp?
That's what I'm saying. Until I find a different.
The only ones we have: Crypto.com, Coinbase, Robinhood.
Wait a minute, I'll start buying it from colleagues or something. I don't know.
That's you're gonna have to do OTC deals.
OTC all the way now. That's it.
That's your only other option.
I'm gonna start walking around with a sign. We'll trade dollars for Bitcoin.
Yeah, literally, that's your only option because we don't have many other we need KYCs to do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Factual.
Coinbase had like that shrinkage. They took a plummet and they hovered around, like they were like 120. They dropped all the way to 180, and they were hovering around 180 for like for a little bit until Bitcoin went up, and then everything went up. then Trump. And then it took a big bounce. Like it did 40% today, like I said earlier. But MicroStrategy did not perform well in its financials.
In its earnings. It's not making that bread. No. It's not making that bread.
Oh, and I forgot what company it was now. Damn it. I think it was Microsoft. Yeah, I think it was Microsoft. That they're leaving it up to the board to decide, or they're leaving it up to shareholders to decide whether they're going to add Bitcoin to their to start holding Bitcoin, and the board is pushing them to say no. Like, our recommended votes.
Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, I did remember hearing that the board was recommending it to be a no.
I wonder why.
That is kind of interesting.
Especially if you're seeing like how well it's performing for your like, not competitors, but your competitors.
Are they competitors?
Not direct competitors, but I meant competitors in the sense of like competitors.
Yeah,
in the game.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, to a degree, everyone is a competitor in a capitalist market. I feel like everyone's just talking about the market's pumping after yesterday.
Pretty much. I mean, Tesla took a pump too. I mean, Elon isn't getting all the good contracts now.
Elon's gonna get a bunch of good contracts.
Like all of them, dude, at this point.
He's still gonna have to. He's still gonna have to compete.
Against who? NASA?
Oh no! I thought you meant for EVs. No, NASA's out of the water. NASA smoked. Dude. Yeah. I thought you were talking about the EVs.
Nah, EVs. Yeah, it's a different story.
EVs are gonna be open market for sure still, but no, when it comes to the rockets,
rockets and Starlink,
SpaceX. Mm-hmm.
Which apparently he's working on getting it to mobile next. It won't be as fast, but you'll be able to like. No.
Smaller?
No, like your phone will be able to connect to Starlink.
Oh. Yeah, but like I heard that they wanted to make it like small.
Oh yeah, that one too. Well, I heard on Rogan saying that the issue that you have is the smaller the surface area, the worse the signal, the bandwidth, like, and there's nothing you can do about it really.
Yeah.
He goes, that's why the bandwidth for the mobiles will be so limited. Like you'll be able to send pictures, videos, and that, but just not in the best qualities. But you'll be able to text, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think if you're an outdoorsman, that's all you really need. Like, I'm not dead, honey.
I'm not dead. Or send location.
Literally.
That's all you need to do. Be like, GPS, coordinates are here.
Yeah, send
Come
help.
and rescue me. SOS.
Pretty much.
That's funny. That'll be good news. Interesting stuff.
So what's your price prediction for Bitcoin before we get out of here?
William, you pretty much gave me my price prediction.
Mind you, we're sitting at 75,200 right now.
75,200. Next week, I'd say 78,000.
78? I'm looking for a row to put here. You're saying we're sitting at 78 next week?
Sure.
I mean, I'm asking. You're the one who said it, not me.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
The only thing I got to go off of right now is 90K for December.
Oh yeah.
Well, and you said that was being conservative too, because when Biden won, it was like 100%.
Yeah, the most accurate is like it's done 30. It's done 30% twice. 100% once.
Okay. And then the lowest of the two? Of the
I
four?
think it was like 37,
It
35.
was only 3 times.
I think.
Yeah.
Damn, I feel like I'm kind of with you at 78. I'll round it off for us. I'm gonna say we're bouncing. Okay, I'm gonna say we're bouncing between. We're in the 80s for sure. 82.
78 too?
82. Yeah, we're bouncing in that range.
Yeah. FOMC is. I'm optimistic about it tomorrow. I think we are gonna get a rate cut.
Damn, that's a big ask if we get to 82 by next week.
Oh, you're saying 82?
82,800 is what I'm going to say we go for. Like, we're bouncing in that range, in that area.
Okay.
But we definitely hit it.
Hit 82?
I think so.
Damn.
Because I feel like at this point they lost. So it's like they can't fuck it up too much.
Yeah. That I think is
Right?
accurate too.
I think they're also like all of our adversaries, hopefully, with Trump, they get back to that kind of a wild card. He might want to go to war with us.
Mm-hmm.
He might, really try something. We get back to those games, like, you know what, let's chill out. Type of a situation.
I really like the one quote, the one video of Trump when he goes, "I'm gonna bomb the shit out of them."
Oh yeah,
because the way he says it, it's like, damn, that came from the fucking
he
heart.
felt that. He was like, "I will fuck you up."
Yeah, and like obviously, people don't want war, but when you get mad and you don't want something, you gotta stand your ground, and like that's what it sounded like. He's like, gonna mess them up for real.
Sadly, it's getting late here. Sadly, war it's currently happening, and I think as far as we're humans, we'll be doing it for a while.
Yeah, 100. No, for a long while. Long while for sure. You know what I wish there was more of?
MAGA?
Brawls. No. Like brawls. Like, I haven't seen this it's never happened to me. I've never seen it happen. When you're just like in a bar or on the street, there's someone you have beef with, and you just like start, like a group of people just brawling it out, duking it out.
Because there's phones.
Someone wins, someone loses, and then when the loser like gets his ass handed to him, the winner just extends an arm, pulls him up, they shake hands and walk their way.
That's last part is
That
a
doesn't
fairy tale ending. Everything else,
no.
Most aren't helping the person who just whooped their ass help get up.
Sometimes it calls for it. Not all times.
What I will say is,
the reason why I say the only reason why I bring all that brawling stuff up is because I watched this show called Letterkenny on Hulu, and the amount of brawls that they get into is just like, this is like a small town of like 5,000 people. It's absurd. Like they're fighting every 2 episodes, but like it's always like a man's fight. It's like, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, like brawls need to happen more often.
I'm gonna tell you the only reason why they don't happen.
Because
everyone got a phone. It's too much. You make the lawsuit too easy.
It's too humiliating.
You make the lawsuit too easy.
It's too humiliating
both
to lose.
Yeah, both.
This guy.
But I'll give you both. 100%. I'll give you both.
No, the lawsuit's probably the more accurate one.
I mean, the humiliating part is not too far fetched. It's not get carried away here.
Yeah.
I have another price prediction for next week, though. I'm sorry, my brain just shifted. Solana hits 220. 210.
What's it at right now?
189. 190. It's at 190. 210. But next week.
Okay. Yeah, so Solana definitely has a lot of potential.
Solana's breaking all time high. Solana's getting to $500.
500. Doable. That's definitely doable.
Might work. And ETH, I just want to break even on and get rid of it.
Get rid of the ETH.
That piece of shit. Wrap it up.
Yeah. If you made it this far, thank you. We love your support. William's out, but I'm still here. Give us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. We want some feedback just so we can make sure we provide. Thank you for interrupting me, William.
You hear me? I didn't know it came back. My fault. I'm so sorry.
We want your feedback. This episode has been filled with technical issues for sure.
It's not, bro.
But,
we thought this episode would be better, and it didn't go as planned for some apparent reason.
Yeah. But usually we handle them pretty well. I think for the most part you shouldn't really notice too many of them. Besides the fact that we will be like, wait, what were we talking about?
It was bad.
This isn't a political podcast. This is just mostly crypto. And sometimes other things.
It just so happens he's tied in together.
Yeah, it just so happens that this particular election it was pretty tied up significantly, seeing how people have made it a key issue, which is not a concerning problem. Like that's for us, it's probably interesting to see. But comments, guys,
Comment,
we
like,
really
share,
do like sports.
Follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Put under Alex's comments if he's a cute ass, scrumptious looking man.
No, don't do that. Just
comment he's scrumptious.
Do that if you think William's scrumptious.
The thing is, you have more posts than I do of yourself.
Really?
100%.
A lot of posts.
Yeah.
Oh. I gotta balance that out. I promise you, I'm not doing that intentionally.
But
I promise it's not intentional.
it is.
It's not. It is not.
Okay.
He's just jealous because we had one come out that was pretty good. He liked it a lot, and it was straight up just me.
What? What are you talking about?
The last one that you talked about that you're like, oh, this one came out really good. It was literally just me talking.
Why would I be upset about that?
Well, you're not upset. I said jealous.
I will never be jealous of your success.
Well,
I will always thrive in your success because your success is my success.
You see, 100%, William. I will always be here to share. This guy, I love him so much. That's why we do this.
Okay, you're getting weird. That's it. You're good.
He's like, that's it. Okay. Thank you for tuning in.
It's been another week
Of your favorite crypto podcast.
Sometimes Crypto.
The Unscripted
Crypto Podcast. Hey, yo.